with our neighbors much. You know what I'm saying? With the people that look like us because we were turned against each other so many years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things that we have to look at all of that. We've also been kind of bred to, um, I don't want to say fear white men, but to it's a superiority complex
Be
overall.
cautious.
You know what I'm saying? It's a superiority complex that they have ingrained in us, and so sometimes you'll see um, people inadvertently look at them as superior. You know what I'm
See, my
saying?
DNA want to crash out with them.
Yeah, yeah, but there's a lot
Yeah,
of for lack of a better term, house niggas, right? There's a lot of
definitely.
house niggas around here that their DNA was bred a certain way. Everybody's not, but we also talk about how everybody's not a king, everybody's not a leader. Every man is not going to be a stand-up man for you. So you also have to look at the different things that are out there, what we looking at, and who we talking about.
Let me talk about how powerful this DNA stuff is. When we talk about it, what I'm saying is bred to crash out. So I joined a fraternity, right? I'm gonna make stuff out. I went
Hmm.
to a PWI,
Okay.
graduated and all those things. I refuse to live around anybody but black people.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You say
Like,
you only want to live around black people?
facts. Yeah.
Mhm.
that's my thing.
I'm kind of partial because I was just telling somebody like it depends on what kind of black people.
See,
Cause,
see.
You do have
it's like
to. It is
because I'm
right.
from Dalton, right?
I don't care.
And Dalton was once a really nice neighborhood. And it went down the more blacks that moved into the neighborhood. And then now it's just like it's the crime rate is higher.
Mhm.
It's
So
different.
let me talk about Dalton, right? Dalton,
Yeah.
Harvey, Riverdale, Markham,
South
and
Ford
Park
Heights,
Forest.
Chicago Heights, all that's
So
terrible.
those was the buildings that I was part of the building I was managing. I go into the drug building and take the building back from whoever was hustling, and now it's my building, and put it on rent roll and get the building. But this is positively channeling the energy. Like they done called the city on us. I'm like, shit, you gang bang, we can get it cracking. Call the city and then y'all headquarters and figure out like, shit, I'm with the shits, and they'll figure it out, and then they'll and want to, and then we'll get the building. And it wouldn't be no issue. But
Oh,
I get what you're saying.
gentrifying.
I don't have no issue with living around whatever because I'm gonna figure out how to make this shit work how it's supposed to work for how I want it to go.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah, and I
it's
think
gonna go
that
my
I
way.
think that goes
That's a
into
mental thing.
it's a genetic issue that I see. You know what I'm saying? Because we will have that type of negative perception on living around our own. You know what I'm saying? If we living around our own and there are resources for those that live around us, then it's nothing to be worried about. You know what I'm saying? People don't say, "Oh, I won't move to Hyde Park." It's Hyde Park is mainly black folks. You know what I'm saying? In certain areas, as long as there are the resources available for people to feel like they have something to look forward to, you can't expect people that are you know what I'm saying, disenfranchised and you know what I'm saying they have nothing to turn to be upstanding citizens. They got to fight for everything they get. You know what I'm saying? And when you got to fight for everything you get, you're going to start taking. You know what I'm saying? What Pac say? You know what I'm saying? If I come knock on the door, hey, singing, let me in, you know what I'm saying? You're going to ignore me. Then when I come back the next one, I'm going to knock a little harder and I'm going to say, we are hungry, please let me in, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, it's 2 weeks later, I'm still banging on this door, I'm kicking it. Now I'm like, motherfucker, I'm hungry, let me in. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm coming through the door taking what's mine because I ain't
It's
had
it's
shit.
not it's not
You know what I'm
yours.
saying?
No.
Listen. If you got it and these people don't, you might want to spread the wealth or they gonna come. You know what I'm saying? We were two steps
They
away
came in like
of
thugs. I ain't
people
gonna lie to you.
people kicking in your door saying what they want because they ain't got. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm gonna keep it
And
real. And I'm not
the
talking about
way
I'm
they
not
put
talking
that
about the
door.
migrants kicking in our door. I'm talking about probably some of us kicking in their door because they the
Mhm.
one getting the free resources and
Yeah.
our people the ones who
All
broke.
right.
Nigga, we
I
pay these
don't know, man.
taxes.
Like I feel like we
Facts.
still like they still made this stuff readily available for even our own
They did
people.
not.
And
No.
they
Racism still
do.
No.
exists,
I'm
No. No.
nigga.
telling
No.
you because
I
like
have a
I
question
live
that
Hold
I
on.
through
typed
It's
up.
them
not.
and I know.
Just since we're
So
speaking
rental
about
You said you
both.
do
assistance.
They
what?
did. They
No,
I
hold
got
on.
rental assistance.
No,
I
the
did
rental
every
assistance they did,
resource.
they cut off at the end of COVID-19. They gave those people
They still giving it.
vouchers.
Listen.
The Section 8 program, they
They still giving
superseded
it.
and brought them in. We $1
I'm
billion
telling you.
in debt based off of the migrant crisis.
They
They just
are.
they just had a vote today
Listen.
about the 300 million that we're in debt to
I'm
raise
not.
our
I'm
property
not
taxes.
debating that.
These
What
not.
I'm saying is the resources are still there, and I'm speaking
No.
from
They're
my own
not.
personal experience.
That was
No.
back in the day. What I'm saying is we've
Listen.
Ain't no
exhausted
back in the
those.
day.
Listen.
We've
It's
Listen.
exhausted.
still available.
Look.
We've
Hold
exhausted
on,
those
y'all. Hold on.
resources.
Look. Hold on.
Sex.
The resources are not there for the working class Chicagoan. The ones that don't qualify for any of these benefits.
Can't
The
get
ones
yes.
that
Okay,
hold on. The ones I'm talking about, as I stated, the ones they giving them thousands and thousands of dollars of assistance every month, and y'all ain't paid a dime into none of this. Whereas I work every day, I make a good wage. My wife makes a great wage. We doing our thing, and we still feel like we behind the motherfucking 8 ball. But you giving it away to them undocumented immigrants for free. That's becoming a problem. So right now we might be knocking on the door and singing, but in a couple of weeks we might be kicking that bitch in, waving it fo like, hey, give me what's mine. You feel
And
me?
we some
And
hoes
that's the
for that.
problem.
Because we got 275 years of slavery, and these people owe us reparations.
And
We
but
let
you
them
giving
come
it away to
give
them
that
for
shit
free.
to them. That's a whole
okay, so
period.
now y'all going another direction now. So it sounds like to me that when I hear a person like, okay, two income homes or whatever, right, and you feel like you still like, hey, we still trying to figure it out. However, I feel like, again, people are still not utilizing some of their resources. And I'm gonna say this for example, like I was listening to a friend was she does taxes, and she had a client called her and she asked her about how can I give my mother-in-law 350,000 that was awarded to my husband from, I guess, maybe like a death or whatever. And there's a stipulation saying that you can only give somebody a certain amount of money, right, without paying taxes. So again, that's a prime example of what I mean by resources. Sometimes people don't understand how they can utilize what they have in order to stretch it out and grow it. So again, if you are in a two-income household, first of all, you both need to have a business on the side outside of working for someone else.
Listen. So look. Hold on, y'all. Listen. Hold on. Listen.
I'm a one-income household, and I'm above the guideline. I'm a DHS caseworker for Chicago, Roseland area to be exact. No.
What I'm saying.
No, what you saying?
What I'm look. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Look. What I'm saying is, look. You can when you make a certain amount per household, you don't qualify for any benefits. You did what I'm. Hold on. Listen. You don't qualify for any benefits, right? But when you see that you have a household of 8 people, right? You make a great wage. You know what I'm saying? You have a household of $200,000+, and you still feel like you behind the 8 ball, and they giving shit away for free to undocumented workers. It's a problem. It ain't got nothing to do with no resources around it. Ain't nobody coming to give you a hand. You dig what I'm saying? And then when you turn around and you raising taxes, $300 million, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different ball game. So when it comes to that, look, none of that matter. I'm talking about real deal, what's going on right now in this city and what people are feeling. You dig what I'm saying? There's not going to be a situation where, oh, well, you could have had this or you could have had that. No, everybody doesn't have a rich auntie dying. You know what I'm saying? And being able to move those benefits here and there. It's just not something that's realistic to everybody.
Or a two-income household. Some people have one income with kids, and they don't meet over the guideline. Well, they're not in poverty. And those resources are still not to single parents as well.
Let's go, Cal.
I feel like they are there for me. So
well,
I
just told you. I just told you.
I know,
for the women,
I've been in the same office, and I can tell
no,
you.
But I'm listening. You're not listening. I said for the women that are over the guideline, that are single mothers, that are over the state guideline, we do not have resources.
I disagree.
How can you? I'm in the field. I'm in the field. I'm out there.
Not saying DHS.
That's like saying a doctor. I don't agree. I'm in the field.
There are other
I have to know the
guidelines. People tap into. There are other organizations that still offer resources to other people that also make over the amount of money that DHS.
I'm in the field.
They damn near don't want you to make no money to even get those resources.
Exactly. That's the
point. That part too.
Other outside resources that you can get your.
What other outside? Is these
hold
private resources?
Hold on. So no. Wait. Look.
You gotta start talking to other people.
Yo, listen. We gotta stop with that because you saying we have this and they have that. If you can't speak on them directly, go into
If I
make $220,000 a year, They're not gonna give me no resources
They're
in no
not.
damn church.
Sure.
Let's stop it. No, they're not.
they're
Listen,
not.
no, they're not. You're making.
I work there.
Listen,
They're
listen.
not.
Like I said, listen.
Okay, wait. I
Hold
have a
on.
question.
Let's go, Kelly.
So, I typed this up earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Do the election results prove that every race except Black Americans voted for the nuclear family structure?
I voted for the nuclear family structure.
For me, I voted independent, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't like either candidate, you know what I'm saying. I don't feel like any of the issues that Democrats were presenting were based on the nuclear family structure. You dig what I'm saying? That none of those were things that I felt that they made a point to be important.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
She never said who was who, right? She just said, did you vote for the nuclear family structure?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying I voted for the nuclear family structure because I didn't vote for transgenders in school.
Yep.
I didn't vote for any agenda being pushed on kids.
Yep.
I voted for prioritizing families, prioritizing keeping
Not killing babies.
not killing babies, and I voted for removing migrants out of a resource-strapped community.
Yep.
I voted for all those things and to prioritize Black American people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I don't tell you who I voted for,
We know who you voted for.
and that's an issue if you didn't vote for the same person as me.
Because you're not voting for the nuclear family if you didn't vote that same way.
Mm-hmm.
Because we haven't said a name.
Right.
But we know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't said a name, though.
But we know who it is because we know who stands for what and who doesn't.
And if you voting against that, you anti-Black.
And if you a
So-
woman that's
so-
Black too, that's against it. It's just all bad.
So
Feel
what
bad.
do we think works better for society, individualism or the nuclear family structure?
Definitely the nuclear.
Praying in the household over your children. Period.
But that doesn't
Well, I don't know if
change
that's
what's
an
outside.
option.
You know what I'm saying?
But
That's
it
an
doesn't
additive.
change what's outside, but it covers you from what's outside.
I mean, what if somebody doesn't?
Like-
What if somebody doesn't subscribe to that? What if it's
It doesn't
someone-
matter what you subscribe to, because even if you don't want me to win, I'm still going to win. And you're going to watch me hit this victory lap. Doesn't matter.
I get it.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
I mean,
like, when you're covered, it
that's
doesn't
for-
matter.
But that's
This
for
world
you.
is so fake and superficial. No, really. I'm still doing shit I want to do regardless of what the laws are. What are the laws?
Yeah, right.
I'm still
now.
doing what I want to do.
Again,
Yeah,
right.
but you have people that don't have the same beliefs as you.
But they need to step their game up because the world is yours. The Bible says that whatever you...
What if they don't believe in
Yeah,
the
but
Bible? What
that's
if they
what I'm
don't read the
saying.
Bible? What if they read the
everybody's
Quran or
not-
something else? You know what I'm saying? That's not something that you can push on the people and make that as the end all be.
I wouldn't want to either.
You know what I'm saying? You can't make that the end all be all.
But I feel bad for people who don't know.
I mean, my thing is, everybody knows I say it all the time. I'm not a religious person. I don't think that you can push your religion on somebody and say that's the end all be
I'm not
all,
religious.
because you just preach the Bible. You just said
I
what the
have a
Bible says.
relationship with God.
Between being
But-
religious
Mhm.
and being spiritual, you
The-
know.
when you are pushing the word
it's a
of the
difference.
Bible, that's religion.
I would never
You know
push
what
no
I'm saying?
no podcast words. So that's okay. That's the only word I'm finna push.
I
Right
mean,
there.
I don't know. I don't even know what that
Because
means.
you can
know what I'm
have
saying?
your relationship with God or whoever you have your
Mm-hmm.
relationship with and still not be religious.
Yeah.
But when you push the details of the word of the Bible, that's playing into religion.
I don't think
Because
she pushed the words.
she
of
said the Bible
Did
says X, Y,
She didn't
Z.
say that.
Did you push the words
No,
of the
she didn't say
Bible?
that.
Because let's be clear.
She just said the Bible says X, Y, Z.
That's why good as hell. Everybody in
She
the room
said when you
confused.
covered. No, she said when you covered, right? Then you can
So
do what
let's
you
not-
want.
Y'all didn't hear the Bible says?
I didn't hear her say that.
Play the tape.
I might have missed
Listen.
it. I just didn't. I can't remember. Did
She
you say
definitely
that?
said the Bible
Did you say
says.
that?
I did say that.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
That's
just
what
saying.
I'm saying.
I
Like
missed it.
when you say that, that's very, very particular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
you know.
But I mean,
So your ass wrong.
So you
Go get
voted.
her.
So you voted for the person that wants praying to be in school.
I don't have an issue with that.
Like me either. So
So did you vote for the person that thinks killing babies is wrong?
I voted for Jesus because he rule all them
She
motherfuckers.
didn't say who she voted
No,
for. Remember?
we about to play this game.
We
no,
not.
let's play this game.
There is no game.
I voted for. I don't want to see babies get killed. What about you?
I voted for Jesus like I do every day. Far before November came, I was already rocking with him.
I voted
So-
for. I voted for. I want to have nuclear families and I want to see those families work together and
I don't put my trust in man. Period. So
I voted for removing the migrants about my community and not a pathway to citizenship.
I love that for you.
That's illegal. What about you?
What are the migrants?
I voted for Jesus. Like
on.
I do everything.
Oh, okay.
You said what now?
What I want to know what harm are the migrants causing?
Well,
The
I don't
300
know.
A friend that got shot in
It's
the back of the head by a migrant.
I don't know.
But
So
south on 70
inform me.
He was trying
Eberhard.
to help one, and he was trying to give him some work. And that man, when he turned around, he shot him.
Who
A migrant, my friend.
shot someone?
Yes.
Okay, so they're
Yeah.
causing people.
Oh,
to
Well,
lose their
so
lives.
so you
Okay.
got to remember.
Wait, we
you
just
got
got
to
a
hold
head
on.
severed the
Right.
other day.
But
This
we don't-
never happened
But
to
listen,
them.
hold on, y'all. We don't know.
With a hand cut off.
We
Okay,
don't
well,
know that that's from them. But my
It's-
issue.
Come on, bro.
No, I'm
It's
saying
hearsay.
look. Hold on. Listen, because you off camera, you got to at least come on the couch or something. You know what I'm saying?
Siobhan, come on
We're
over.
about-
I ain't staying long.
No, other way. Well, we're about to rap. We're about to rap anyway. Go the other way. And put it in there.
Man, you know niggas is not cutting heads off
Right here.
and chopping hands and raping people, bro. That ain't
So
not crime.
what I, no,
I
what
know our
I'm
crime.
listen, what I'm saying is there have been different reports of violence, and I saw the severed head in the box. The thing is, they haven't caught anybody, so we can't necessarily say that that's what that was. But hold on, bro, listen. But what I am saying is there are resources that they are receiving that are putting already the disenfranchised people that are already here.
Others at a disadvantage.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In a worse position.
Okay.
We can't even handle our own homeless crisis in Chicago, yet we are importing all of them and giving all of them those resources that can go to these homeless people that are our people. They were at least American citizens. Take care of your own first before you start forking over all this money. Now we forked over all this money. We're in a deficit 300 plus million, and now we have to raise the citizens
The deficit of $1 billion.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? We have to raise the citizens' taxes
300 million.
because we have to now pay for it.
Okay.
And that's insane. You know what I'm saying? That we shouldn't be paying for something that we didn't ask for. And we still haven't received any of those. We pay all these taxes, yet we are still the ones struggling to pay for food. You know how much it is to go to the grocery store and feed 6 to 8 people?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's
$16
fucking
a month.
insane. But yet they'll be in front of you in line with a free card, racking it up.
They in
You know what I'm
Sam's Club
saying?
looking at you like you not supposed to
Yeah.
be there. I
So-
said, damn.
So I think in this election that we had, I think a lot of people sat out and didn't vote at all because they didn't like Trump, they didn't like Kamala. But I do know some people who voted for who they voted for, but I want to know maybe the top reason why you voted for who you voted for. You just stated a lot of things, which I think that's good for people to know. I think some people who didn't vote just didn't know. I don't think a lot of people paid attention to the election. I think a lot of people didn't vote because they didn't know who to vote for. They didn't know why. I don't think a lot of people are paying attention. So what I want to know is why did we vote for the people that we did vote for?
There was no hope being pushed. It wasn't like the way when Obama ran, how he captivated the people, right? He had people feeling good about the potential change that was on the horizon, right? He felt like something new, something fresh, something different, and he really was out touching the people.
Okay.
First off, I feel like you have to be likable or polarizing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And if you are neither polarizing or likable, you cannot win that office.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I feel like Donald Trump is polarizing, and the other candidate, Kamala, was not likable. You feel me? She didn't really. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kamala. She didn't. I feel like she didn't speak to people. She didn't resonate with people. I didn't really feel like she really had a chance because you were running. You had a 4 or 5 month campaign against somebody that's been running for 10 years. He's been in the public eye the entire time. It was never an opportunity for him not to be talking shit on camera. This was his thing. He's been at it 10 plus years, constantly in your face, the most polarizing figure that you're going to see.
Can I interject?
And yeah, go ahead.
I feel like, I get what you're saying. I feel like a lot of people that talked to me, they said they just didn't want to vote for a woman. They just felt like they did not want to leave anything in the hands of like the decisions that she might make. Like, what if she's having like a moment or something and she makes the wrong decision off her emotions or something. So I feel like a lot of people were telling me that they didn't want to do that, and then some people just felt like they just didn't like Trump. They didn't really have a particular reason. They just was like, oh, he's just obnoxious or whatever. Personally, I voted for the guy Kennedy. Not just because of my last name, but because I feel like the things that he campaigned a lot before all of that, it lined up with my belief system. And now he's actually in charge of the healthcare. So it still lines up with what I believe. And so voting for him was like voting for Trump. So if you did that, then it went automatically to him. So I feel like, but I just wanted to chime in and say that part. Like, a lot of people just did not like her because it was a woman, you know.
I mean,
She had Meg Thee Stallion shaking ass. Like, what is this? Like,
she was eating fried chicken. She had RuPaul on drag. She was on the drag.
Like, it was just,
and that's the big. That's
it was just wow.
Marcus, go ahead.
Wait, before you go, Marcus, did we all vote?
Yes, I voted. I don't know.
I vote every day.
She's going.
Like,
She's going down.
Bartender, can you
Get around the side.
All right, so check it out. Check it out. It has been a great time. I think this is.
I was going to say why I voted. Yeah.
Wait, one more statement, please, before we wrap.
So, the reason why I voted was, I think that the political capital of blackness is a real thing, and people utilize that political capital to do everything for everybody but the American Negro. They've used it to create a migrant crisis where they've politicized taking blackness and saying, hey, these people are in a situation similar to blackness, playing on the guilt tripping of American white people and the history of that to make them force an agenda to push for other people. They've used the trauma and pain of my people and applied it unilaterally to everybody outside of us, keeping us within the same position. They played on that and brought a woman that was not an American Negro into a position and called her American Negro and told us to shut the fuck up and accept it. I was not okay with that. I absolutely was not okay with that. I have no problem voting for a woman, especially a highly qualified woman. I don't think she was highly qualified. I think she was set up in a position where she fucked with Buddy. He gave her a appointed position in healthcare. And then from there, she did win a Senate race, but I think she ran unopposed, which is like, right. You either don't vote for me or you vote for me. That's the only two options. So if one person vote, I still win. And she was appointed to the position of vice president because she got less than, 1% of the vote in the primary. Then they talk about having Biden step down and appoint her to the president. In my life, nothing has ever been like where I just keep getting appointed. I had to crawl, growl, and fight my way through down there everything. Win, and sometimes don't even get awarded for my win. I can't resonate with that shit. She's not my mother. She's not my auntie. She's not my sister. She
don't act like them, look like them. There's no connection. She don't act like them. She don't look like them. She don't talk like them. She don't come from the same bloodline. We're not the same fucking people. It's disrespectful as hell to put that lady on my people and get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't have voted for Trump. And then these goof-ass people been online talking about, yeah, you better vote for Kamala. You hate black women. Bitch, you hate black women because you saying black women ain't black women. That's like saying a man or woman. That shit ain't right. These people bogus as hell. And I can't stand by that shit. So if I got to align with the motherfucker who I never would align with because y'all so
bogus. Like, don't hit me.
Please don't hit me. I feel the passion in your speech. I do. I believe
if I gotta align with the motherfuckers I never would align with because y'all so far to the extreme with bullshit that I can't get along with, then fuck it. We gonna all have to just be on the whole opposite side. Because at the end of the day, a captain electric, you can't get shit from. If I tell my woman no matter what you do, cheat on me, beat me, whatever, spend all my money, I'm going to stick around, then maybe she might do it. And that's the situation we in with the Democratic Party. Them people playing.
They do whatever the fuck they want.
They've been like that forever, though.
And we are a captured electorate, like, and we not standing on no fucking business. You work for us. You are a public servant. We tell you what we want. If we vote 95%, we give your ass an agenda. If you don't come through with that agenda, bitch, we don't vote for you. And if you think we gonna vote for you, we are stupid ass people.
Let's get it.
I'm not big on Democrats.
That's right.
honestly.
Listen.
Okay.
Hey, my good
really
brother
nice.
just dropped the word. I completely
nice.
agree. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody coming out. We're going to start off to my left. Mama Mia, let them know where to find you and all that good stuff. What's coming next? And let's go.
More interviews with podcasts. Follow me at Mama Mia Boo on Instagram. Catch you.
Let's get it. All right. And White, let them know where to find you, bro, and what's next.
I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time. You see me when you see me, you fade in.
Yeah, face ass. Man. All right. Nikki Nashay, go ahead and let them know where to find you and what's next.
Right, it's your girl Nikki Nashay, and you can find me on all platforms at Knickknack Show. That's NICNAC, Knickknack Show. Come and get your patty whack by Knickknack.
Okay. All right, and I know you popped in late, but go ahead and let them know
I pop in.
who you are and where to find you.
Okay, I'm Kennedy with ISB Bar Salon. You can also find me on Spotify, Kennedy Salon Conversations. Also on all platforms, ISB Bar Salon. And of course, I have a couple of products out there, but more importantly, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Images Studio Blowout Bar. And I'm her neighbor.
Yes.
So, yes, and so I'm a girl that pops out.
All right, for sure.
I just want to thank everybody for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
And I am Kelly J, and you can find me at the Kelly J on Instagram and TikTok.
Facts. All right. And y'all know what it is. It's your boy Chicago Outlaw, the West Side Legend. That's CHICAGOUTLAW. The same O in Chicago. It is the same O in Outlaw. It's only one. And if you want to follow us, it's the Facts and Law Pod Show. It's a pod show, not a podcast. You need to see this fly. You dig? All right. And look, we appreciate it. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You dig? Oh, bitch ass nigga. Let's go. For sure.